Now, today I bring you something very exclusive in the very, Wasl Gate master development community. So this project is a little bit exciting. Why? Because today I'm not selling you any kind of a luxury or affordable luxury kind of product. It's the kind of a product which comes under 1 million, in which you can make some higher returns. Right now in Dubai market, because of the too much supply in the mass markets like JVC, Arjan, Motor City, Sports City, it's very challenging to make good net returns through the rental. So the location right now where I'm standing, this is the plot of this project. I will explain in detail about this more, but right now, just to give you an idea, what is the location, what is the importance of this location. So on the right hand side, this is the Sheikh Zayed Road. On the back, this is the Wasl's, one of the main very successful project, Nook 1 and Nook 2. The occupancy rate is full in this community of Wasl. And on the further down, a little bit walking distance, like 10 minutes walking distance, this is our Energy Metro station. So if you look at the study of the real estate, what kind of real estate are performing in Dubai, and we have looked at the data. So any real estate development which is 10 to 15 minutes away from the metro station have already performed very good because of the factor of too much crowd and everything. So if you see any real estate development in Dubai and you study it, what kind of real estate developments are performing very good, anything which is 10 to 15 minutes away from the metro station have performed very good. And of course, like if you want to study it, if you want to understand like what is the offline project value is, what is the potential of that development, we can only look at the past data and understand like if this development will perform good or no. So this project is completely exclusive with us. And on the opposite side of Nook, if you can see, this is our IKEA, and right next to IKEA is our Festival Plaza. So it has everything, the location has everything. And on the left hand side, there is a pedestrian bridge which is under construction, the Central Park, which Wasl is completely making this community livable for the coming future. Now, there are like 2 to 3 projects under construction on this plot. There is a solar residences. There is another project which is right next to it. This area itself holds a lot of shortage in residential development. Now, the location is so good that I started my drive from Barsha. It took me only 15 minutes to reach here. Now, the Sheikh Zayed is in front of you. Further down the Sheikh Zayed Road is our Jabal Ali industrial area. So in my previous videos, I have shown you the importance of the Dubai traders market, the Expo City, and the more and more developments the government is focusing on the south side. So there will be a lot of job creation because of the Al Maktoum as well. Now, Al Maktoum itself is only expected to generate 400,000 jobs. So there will be a lot of influx in the market in the next 4 to 5 years. Will be new people moving into the city, and they will be looking for residential developments inside the city. Now, when they will come, they will be looking for the affordable housing. So right now, this is the market. If you want to stay under 1 million dirham, or if you want to stay under a 700,000 dirham and you're looking for a leverage in the payment plan, I will give you more details and the numbers. But right now, just wanted to show you the location itself. After this location, I will go to the model apartment. I will show you the quality of the apartment. And after looking at the quality and everything, we'll jump into the numbers and explain in detail like what is the payment plan, how the payment breakdown is. So yeah, let's go. So we have seen the plot location now, we have seen the connectivity, we have seen complete location overview of this development by the name of Hills View. Now, before jumping into the number and investment analysis, let's just have a complete overlook of the model apartment. So right now, I'm standing in the model apartment. As you can see, the height is quite nice. It's around 3 meters, and I'm standing right now at the kitchen. And as you can see, the countertops look very minimalistic colors, and it will come with these kinds of fittings. Now, let's just go over one by one. So this is our fridge for the apartment. This is our freezer, and these are our kitchen cabinets with a soft opening and closing. Everything that you need in a modern apartment right now, everything is available. Developer have made sure the quality is not compromised. So if you look at, this is just an idea. So the developer have decorated this place in a very, dim, minimalistic colors. So this is our dining area, and this is our lounge area. So if I were to give you some idea, this is around 3 meters of space. So as much as the floor to ceiling height, this is our around 3 meters of white space. And it looks very, ample amount of space in a 1-bedroom apartment, which you don't see in normal developments in Dubai. Now let's go over to the powder room. It also does have a powder room as well, so that your privacy is not breached. So can you come inside and just show us? Now let's go to the first bedroom of this apartment. So as you can see, the bedroom space, it looks very amazing. So on both of the sides of the bed, it's a very ample amount of space, so that it doesn't look like a very compact bedroom space. And it does also have a seating area. And also if you were to go to this side, it also does have a very good space, so that you can use your wardrobes. And the wardrobes, it looks very, modern and high-end looking. And as you can see, it's a soft closing, very ample amount of space. Here are our AC vents, and this is our bathroom for the first bedroom. So this will come as it is. All the bathroom fittings will be there, and it is mentioned as Villeroy and Bosch. In this price point right now in Dubai, it's very hard to get this kind of a good leverage. People love these kinds of houses in Dubai. And if the price is right, if the numbers are making more sense, then you have your investment right there. So I'll give you the complete numbers and analysis in the last part of this video, so that you can understand how we can leverage through the payment plan, how the payment plan is helping us, to enter into the development and then take a very good exit on a 15 to 30% premium. So we had a complete overview of the plot. We were standing there, and I showed you the complete location. I showed you the accessibility of the plot. Now I just wanted to give you, before getting into the details of the numbers in the payment plan and everything, I just wanted to show you a complete overview, that where we were standing, what is in front of us, what is the surroundings of this plot. So if you can see, this is the plot of Hills View by Suncrest, okay? And just 5 to 7 minutes walking distance is our Energy metro station. So basically, it's not a kind of a, ultra luxury kind of a product. It's a convenience that I'm giving it to you. A lot of people who are moving to Dubai for jobs purposes, or any kind of short time purposes, or anyone who is using the Jebel Ali industrial area, anyone who is coming to work there, they required some place which is nearby to their businesses, factories, and their warehouses. So this was the project which was launched by Wasl. Wasl is a government-backed developer. So this is Nook, and right opposite, which I was showing you on the plot, that this is our Gardenia townhomes and townhouses, which were also by Wasl. So if we were to look at the complete, master development, this complete development is being developed by Wasl, and they have given the plot to the private developers who are now launching their projects one by one. Now, anyone who will be able to get a success in this location will be that kind of a developer who will be launching a product which is a fit to the market, which I always say in my previous videos. Now, this developer is launching that kind of a thing, and this is the perfect reason why we taken this project as an exclusive, because we know this project will hold demand, people will make money out of it, and the payment plan also makes sense, the price per square feet also makes sense, the floor plans also make sense. I will jump into the details of that as well, but just to give you the overview, this is our Festival Plaza, and just right next to it is our IKEA. So everything is available for a family as well, or even the bachelor pad who's moving, who's looking for an apartment on a rental basis, and it is a complete fit for them. So ever increasing population of UAE and Dubai, and the government targets for the 2033, they are very much in line with that, and as per that, there will be new people coming in, and more people will be coming towards Dubai South, which is why most of the buyings and most of the projects and developments are being done on Dubai South. You have seen the location of the plot of the project. You have seen there is an Energy metro station which will be a big convenience. Also there is a Gurdwara, which is a Hindu temple, and also there is a Catholic church just 5 to 10 minutes drive distance. So when I started my journey from Barsha 1, it took me only 15 minutes to reach to this plot. So which is, I see it's very convenient, and it's not a mass market. So Wasl made a Nook development here, and right now most of the apartments are full. The occupancy rate, if I were to give you an idea, is almost 80%, because I have seen that myself. If you get an idea from the B-roll, you can also take a look that on each and every window there is a sign of anyone's clothing being hanged there. So there are people living inside that building, which shows us that there is a demand. Why this development will also hold a value, let's get into the presentation. I will try to pop that image up when I'm speaking about Nook 1 and Nook 2. Now those projects was launched like 2 years back, and they got when every Wasl product, without doing any kind of a marketing, it gets sold out all the time. Why? Wasl do their own due diligence before launching any product. They well price their developments every time, and their developments, I have never seen any Wasl development where there is an inventory floating into the market for a very long time. Now Wasl itself doesn't have any kind of a marketing budget. You don't see Wasl's marketing anywhere, the billboards anywhere in the Dubai. Their name speaks for itself, and their project always holds demand. Now anything like Emaar, wherever Emaar goes, infrastructure goes. Same is the case with Wasl as well. Now Wasl is not a big giant in real estate development, but they are government-backed development company. So if they are working on some location, you also have to understand that if Wasl is pouring money in building the infrastructure around certain areas, they have done their due diligence. They know very well that development will hold its value. Now they are developing the complete infrastructure around this location. Now this plot by Suncrest is being picked up by Wasl, and this is the render. I will show you the Nook building, just have a look at that, and now look at this render. It's very different. They have shown their portfolio to the developer of Wasl, and they have taken the approval from Dubai Land Department, which is why after showing their portfolio, after showing that what is it that they're doing different, the project gets approved, the plot gets acquired, and they have started their development. Now look at this render. It's looking very beautiful, very decent. On the rooftop there is a gym. I will show you on the model as well. Now let's go to the next slide. Now this is our connectivity slide, so you can understand, like, it's 3 minutes walking to IKEA Jabal Ali, which I have shown you on the location as well. There is a Gurdwara, a Guru Nanak Gurdwara, 4 minutes to Ibn Battuta Mall, which is, again, whenever there is a mall in any community or master development, that creates footfall, that also holds a lot of demand. The properties around those malls also hold a demand. Now Energy Metro Station, again, a convenience is also there in the walking distance, and walking distance 4 minutes to Festival Plaza. So if you were to look at the whole overview of the location, everything is accessible within the 5 minutes distance. Now if you were to talk about what is the accessibility of beaches, clubs and everything, Dubai Marina, JLT, so from this location you can easily it's very visible, the JBR skyline, so it will take you only 10 to 15 minutes drive from that location to reach there. This is just again an overview of a satellite view of the project location. So it is saying the same thing which I already have explained, so let's not jump into that. This is the render, which I can show you the complete, a little bit of a B-roll that I have made for the actual model of this building. It will create better understanding. Now the prices are starting for studios is 645,000. Sizes are also varying, but the sizes started from 428 square feet. There are some studios which are reaching to 480 square feet as well. One bedroom is starting from 1,045,000. Average sizes are 780 square feet. Two bedroom starting from 1.590, and average sizes are 1180. Now what they are doing different is that their renders looks a little bit modern, their amenities are a little bit modern. Now what we should compare it with, the Nook 1 and Nook 2 is the buildings that we should compare it with, because if we were to compare Nook development, their two bedrooms are sizing of the one bedroom sizes in this development. So their two bedroom sizes are much bigger and ample amount of space, which is the need of the current market. They launched it few years back. At that time, that was their demand of the market. Now, this is the main reason why this development will do good. It will hold a demand because there are more families moving towards Dubai. This is a complete structure of the payment plan, and they are taking 5% on the booking. Within 45 days, you will have to pay another 5% for the after the signing of SPA. Once you sign the SPA, after that you will have 45 days to pay the rest of the 5%, and then after that, 3 months after the booking, you have to pay 10% of the total value of the apartment. Now after that, now this shows you EMAR does this, which is why EMAR developments are a huge success. Now EMAR have all of their payment plans construction linked, but their payment plans are a little bit strict. Why? Because their project always gets sold out. Now, which is why they don't want any speculators to buy any of their developments, which is why their payment plans are construction linked as well, which is investor security. But their all projects are construction linked, which is why this shows us that the developer wants to deliver it as quick as possible, and the developer will take most of his profit once they deliver the project. Then only then they can take out the money from the escrow. Otherwise the bank, the DLD or the Central Bank of Dubai will never approve. Now on a 10% construction milestone, you will be asked for a 5% installment, then on the 20%, then on 30%, then it goes on until the handover. Now the good part is that 45% of the remaining value of the property after the handover, it's on the post handover payment plan. To get the better pricing, to get the better leverage on this, if you are that kind of an investor who is looking for a bulk deal, we can get in touch, talk about that. We can delve deep into the number. I will try to get you some discounts as well if there is any possibility, but all depends on the scenario. How do you want to go about it? A developer is very flexible right now because the project is exclusive with us. We are selling each and every unit inside this development. And also if you have certain criteria that you want to pay it off 55% all in one shot, you're looking for better price, we can talk about that when we get connected if you're interested in this development. Now mortgage scenario. This is long-term lease for 85,000 a year for 2-bed in Nook. And but the Nook 2-bed, as I have mentioned, their 2 beds are sized at 780 square feet, which is a reasonable rent for this kind of a size of an apartment, which is a very compact size of a 2-bedroom apartment. Now their size is a bit different. I'm expecting a higher rental return compared to the Nook. Why? Because their 2 bedrooms are more feasible for a family of 3 to 4 people. Now this is the listing, just to give you a complete credible market norm, that these are the listings uploaded in the market. As you can see, there's a size of 780 square feet, 783 square feet on Nook 1 and Nook 2, and this is a usual yearly rental going on. For the 1 beds, it's varying from 60 to 65,000 dirhams per year. Now in this, you're not paying the full amount. Most of your installments will be leveraged through the post handover payment plan as well, so it's a very good decent amount of leverage available. But if you were to take a mortgage, let me give you a complete calculation on that. Now 55% is until the handover that you have to pay from your pocket. Now 45% will be the amount that you will be taking the mortgage off. Interest rate, if you're a non-resident, 6.5% we are considering right now. If you're a resident, then the figures can vary, but 6.5% we have taken the most conservative figure per annum. That gives us, as per the calculation of these 2 beds in Nook, the monthly payment, the EMI should be 5368. Now debt coverage service ratio, which shows us that the long-term lease, as per the Nook rental return, it shows us that you're earning 1.3x out of it. Now the final verdict is that it's the best location, more convenience is available, more accessibility, Sheikh Zayed Road, best value pricing, less crowded area, post handover payment plan, good mortgage coverage as well. And also it's not a mass market. It's still not a bad time to enter into this area, because as I have already explained that Dubai is an ever expanding city, and South is the major center of attraction. More businesses, more Chinese, a lot of trading routes are opening inside that particular South industrial zone. So there will be a lot happening in the next 4 to 5 years time. So this is the time when you should enter. This is the insight that I'm giving it to you, and you should enter into Dubai South at a certain location which is already developed, which is where there is an infrastructure is there, where there is a mall is also accessible, and also to move around from that location to go anywhere in Dubai, you should never be stuck in traffic for an hour long. So yeah, that's it. This is my complete presentation about this Hillsview project. I've shown you the model apartment, I've shown you the location physically when I was standing there. Now this is the complete overview of the presentation about this development. If you think it makes sense, or if you think there is any other development that makes more sense to you, you can get in touch with me. We can do the numbers, we can do the analysis. Once everything aligns, we can get to the conclusion and make some decisions out of it. So yeah, this is Matloob Ahmed, Aeon and Tristle signing out.